Yebiti obia rent amano, insurance renting the allowance and the 100 million Ghana cedis. And the aqua way say oye me low. Or Bobo Asha black star for crying. Bawumia we are, Bawumia we are. And I'm telling the Zongo people, more ni mana mutieku for the dine chino. More musku, Zongo model no more mekanchire me. Now let's go back to a rent no. Rent no, mumu sign na yatia mo rent amamo. Mumu sign na yatia mo rent amamo. And the moto di matem. Weni asama wakachire munti ya moko sala ese mponche kotomano. Na yentume hodi omo accountable na kwase biti baby say mahama beka nkyere me de obeye wa bodam na mahama na otua taxes mano. Because time no do no here to me a omo de pepe for mema ne nkwala ne because ongo kodada omo na ye wia ya be bo mutuo ye wia ya say we mu de omo nka MPP ho because omo zongo fo ni bi so omo jimi omo zongo fo so omo ye moa eye dan ye boni pansun tuo na vice president oye tani oye zongo ni oye pepe ni entimi bie na no kan ye be kire mo pictures of Samira Bawumia ene mrantia ye bo mutuo zongo fo mrantia Bawumia no mo twa picture enso omo ku omo wie no MPP ka kire zongo fo ni pepe fo ene tafo say these are not part of us omo zongo fo so omo ye moa omo ye akamfo party enise zongo ni association ho to omo. The question is, before election 2020 Bawumia ka kire zongo fo amo Ghana nyina say omo si eye zongo bia senior high school to say Dormaahene e-block ni bi mumbusa Bawumia or sape president di say sa zongo senior high school no ewen 16 regions 2 years ye hu asase ye hu nipa obesi ye nim contractor enti imams no mo amu respective zongo so mo na mo di zongo fo abro malam fo no mo na mo ha zongo no. Now, before 2020 elections, yen refin some bebre ti ana de bia no yen kai kai ho mama ye remfi de bia me catch Ghana for kai or kaikalization segment we are very important. But when the TV stations be start to be yen the content in the buy the new content to be by and cry no dinchen kaikalization segment. Before election 2020, Dr. Bawumia ende also on the Obo Black Star. Na mo hwe Bawumia video ni pa mo de ayeka wicha somebody posed as Bawumia and oh yes Africa no Bawumia o on say that time about Bawumia yes amilo no there was a flash. It was an editing editing technique. Sa skill na mu wom say Bawumia na look at nipa na oye milo no hwe ne body shape the contour never assess Bawumia. It was not Bawumia. But any uncle for the bibre no ignorance inti. Oma dada mo. Bawumia ntumi nya sa de no. Aye. Now, let's go to the issue itself. Before election 2020, NPP for can send bibre ekre Ghana for. And the reason why we do this na because say bia yetan obi. It is because ye pese de bia ye kai Ghana for till 2024. And sana makoto aba. Na mo hu politicians and omote so ye akromfo adadafo. A dear promise that NPP promised here 2 years ago. And more especially, why a dear nima or promise Ghana for Sanyomano, na a yentro anase a yenokre. And these are things yet to me we here PhD to understand these things. And yes, we are a statesman. And yes, we are masters, we are doctor. We are Ghana need to send me out. Some questions we now busong. Now in some na Mahama Mokaye. And the MPP for Kayano and the MPP for our power. The Omo Kayano Abemana Omayana 2 years nie. Sesia ye ko another 2 years and no mombreno end. Question I also busa mon say in some Omo Kayano Omayana election 2020 before election 2020 NPP for can send bebre. Mama yentie Dr. Bawumia. Now as always no Bawumia no ombuzongo for Bawumia hu eye impepe for so mojimi. And I'm going to say this. Dr. Bawumia, majority of the time no ohuni nuanum pepe for say omojimi omo de the fact is oye pepe ni no otwa ntro kra impepe fo ni bi be defend no enti ohwe critically the statement any promises or promises eye impepe fo na who clear say ombu and he knows say omo di nechi no omo adwene wo form to the point say ono buom so omo jimi so every time we be opportunity bia no na ode ne som no edi politics na ode dada ye nuanom pepefo no but this is the time yaba abema ye nuanom pepefo no mo Ghana ati ase say enya osoma obi som ena be kire say obetumi ebuma na so ntumi buma eye nipa no de waye eye nipa ne consistency ene ne kasem ensem a oka oye trofo oye nipa bia da no otwa ntro da no otete eye ne religion eti e de twitwa zongo fo ntro Bawumia before election 2020 o kan sembebre moma yanko dan yanko tie de Bawumia kafa eye zongo ho.
We want to make sure that we focus on education in the Zongo communities. So we are building in each of the 16 regions. We are building model senior high schools in Zongo communities in the 16 regions. So we have 16 model senior high schools in the 16 regions of Ghana in the Zongo communities. Of course, one of the areas that has not received enough attention is in the area of special needs education. And we are going to focus on special needs. A lot of our children who are suffering from autism or cerebral palsy and other special needs need support. And government needs to support many organizations who are in the private sector trying to also help. And we're going to increase the resources and infrastructure for special needs education across the country. Make sure that we focus on education in the Zongo communities. So we are building in each of the 16 regions. We are building model senior high schools in Zongo communities in the 16 regions. So we have 16 model senior high schools in the 16 regions of Ghana in the Zongo communities. Of course, one of the areas that has not received...
So the question here to Zongo for Amosham say, Osina Omo AC 16 regions in model senior high schools. I'm a Zongo Bia. Question is, it's been 2 years now. Yeah, because 3 years in less than 50 days. The question is, Zongo for model senior high schools no away. 2014, 15, 16. Bawumia the Zongo for your campaign. Ye be a year a whole ministry ma Zongo. Onya the 4 years we no mu dum. Omu gu sa ministry no. And na sa ministry na abewo twemkwan Mustafa Hamid etiano no. Bawumia ne MPP for obu mbu Zongo for. Omu nim say Zongo for no be. In fact, Bawumia na adwene mu no. Ohun say Zongo ni bi agimi. Ohun say Zongo ni akwala bia na pepe ni akwala bia ya jimi for. Inti de bia no ode omu ye politics. Zongo ministry. Omu nya de omu pe every pepe for no eno mu gu ministry no. And before 2020 elections, also omu ba be see model schools. School be a region be a Zongo or 16 regions omu be see SHS model schools. Schools no omu see wie. Zongo say na enya schools no. De bia ya kasa asem we chere mema wakoma ma. Men kasa Kevin Taylor power sem. Men kasa Kevin Taylor did Zongo for atem. No. Me chira de Bawumia ne MPP di Zongo for ye. De bia no mu Zongo for say ye Jimmy. Minu anom ntafo no so mo ye moa. Be bia mo de on be politics. Ye ntia ne bo Zongo for 72. Bawumia pe president ji. Won so bia na no aka bi. It shows that the whole MPP no omo mbu ntafo, omo mbu pepefo. There's a difference between ntafo and impepefo. Majority of ntafo e impepefo. Inti MPP abanwe no omu mbum pepe for ne ntafo in pepe for muti Zongo no MPP abanwe de bia hum se omu agimi de obenyan se kokko recite Quran shajalabia kohone kwa ya day and mpepe for no be sala isem ponchia to ama question na me busa mpepe for mo zongo 16 regions that model senior high school Bawumia said na almost no almost sen na da ben na mbeche ni nyina eno na me busa zongo mpenifo imam fo mo zongos eye malam samo zongos ahemfo mo zongos na mo ka kire mo nkwala se mo nkoto abama MPP Bawumia no mo busa mo mpenifo no mo say they should point to that zongo a diner Bawumia say we be CE block wo ho senior high school model no e wen ye pese hu baby asase ne wo ye pese hu contractor ye di ama no ye pese hu baby edu level na edu. This is how Bawumia treats Muslims in Ghana. This is how the whole MPP omo ehu mpepe for some ye moa because time no do no here to me a omo di mpepe for memma ne nkwala ne because onko kodada omo na ye wia ya be bo mutuo ye wia ya se we mu di omo nka MPP ho because omo zongo fo ni bi so omo jimi omo zongo fo ni so omo ye moa e ye den ye boni pansun tuo na vice president o ye tani o ye zongo ni o ye pepe ni entumi mbie na no kan ye be kire mo pictures of Samira Bawumia ene mrantia ye bo mutuo zongo fo mrantia Bawumia no motwa picture enso ku omo wie no MPP ka kire zongo fo ni mpepe fo ene tafo say these are not part of us omo zongo fo so omo ye moa omo ye akamfo party enise zongo ni association ho to omo. The question is before election 2020 Bawumia ka kire zongo fo amo Ghana nyina say omo si eye zongo bia senior high school to say Dormaahene e block ni bi mumbusa Bawumia or sape president di say sa zongo senior high school no ewen 16 regions 2 years ye hu asase ye hu nipa obesi ye nim contractor inti imams no mo amu respective zongo so mo na mo di zongo fo abro malam fo no mo na mo ha zongo no zongo problem nyina afi imams na mo respective zongos no malams na mo respective zongo any ahemfo na zongo henefo na mo respective zongos no mo na mo man pepe fo bre o Ghana mo sanko fo no you those people majority of you no mo nka no kure mo na mo lead zongo youth and the development of zongo no mo na mo brenase because every time because zongo for ebu omo mpanifo omo bu omo imams omo bu omo eye omo malams omo bu omo ahemfo nti politician kwasiafo ne ba no ma be si malamfo so no ma be si omo ahemfo so no ma be si omo imams so na imam fo no add message basa na ma eye zongo fo no entro na politician ne ba no eye malam imam fo no eye ahemfo no omo no mo gentro no de ma zongo fo na omo do mo krom kasa ka akro mo say we die ehu nipa monto inti da bia no oye malamfo ahemfofo eye imamfo na omudi zongo senim no omo no ku zongo no se zongo for problem a mo nfa mo energy ene mo anger enko malamfo no so ahemfo no so imamfo no so omo no ku zongo no zongo ye bo mutuo ye neglect omo nya development nyina eye sa mo malamfo no na yenti ha ena NDC focus say omo ba be see cold rooms abo eye major mosque for nyina ho Ghana. And the code room, when you go to Turkey and other places, they have it in every mosque. We have to treat the body differently than almost other religion for no. So Obia Banoka say, yeah, the code rooms better masalachi ho send the body na so no free mako jankopo you be treating ye. Na nipa embum pepe for funu yembu na nimtia ema ne hu ti say pepe ni yenko kunu yenko tie ni ti say aponche no. Mo ankasa mo malamfo mo ahemfo ni bi mo imams mo zongo ne ka kire mo se mahama ba be si mo kire mo ntuntia no sa anko forum da ho o na ho titim zongo omo da ho ye wallahi omo da ho ye narsala Allah omo da ho ye duba sa anko for na they are the people destroying the future of zongo. So zongo youth na mo ba no mo fa mo anga ne nko sa anko for no so they are liars majority of them can correct. Politics. Go to Ashantehene region. The Ashantehene regional imam no or your MPP ni mapa and kwasia politics not one or ye. Go to the Masalachi, the big mosque in Ashantehene region. Obeko no na ye politics or denigrate a religion out to the point say I to say Kwarabi. Adentra or no or your MPP ni and I have any imam into or say Ashanti region no or ye bibiana aye MPP no omu cha zongo fontro zongo for mumbusa mu imam for no mumbusa mo malam for no mumbusa mo ahemfo no say sa promises na wen monsambusa mo Kumasi woni zongo bia wo Ghana say to the north say zongo 7 no why hasn't Bawumia spoken on it aye zongo for ma omu yem pepe fomba enso na saa zongo 7 ku omu no se enke eye adehia omu eben menhia asantefom di mokodi nkyene a odwen sanka otumfo nka onkasa odwen sanka asantefo nka omu mpia bontene odwen sanka omu bumfu because eye ntafo eye zongofo omu nya nipa ye yusu omu se moa e de petumi ye wia na sideline omu and this is the hard truth na me catch them no into the zongo denigrate say nyina no eye mo imam fo ne mo ahemfo no ene mo sa teachers no mo zongo no impenifo no say zongo no. Some of them are very, very unique. They are intelligent, they are honest, they always oppose politicians or more infiltrate a chantro, but majority kind of crack. Now see this where Bawumia Diano catch them become fantifo
will accelerate our investments in roads, railways, and ports. And for the people of Cape Coast, I have good news for you. We are building a new harbor in Cape Coast and a new airport in Cape Coast. It is very critical that we do that. An airport makes a lot of sense in Cape Coast. It's a real tourist hub, and between Greater Accra, Kumasi, and Cape Coast, you have a triangle that really is a lot of hub of economic activity. You can build railway lines between them, and it's a major growth pole if we put an airport here to drive infrastructure growth. Of course, we are going to continue to construct the Eastern Line. We are going to construct the Eastern Line and the Ghana-Burkina Line, which is also very, very much. The Buankrap Inland Port, the Bupe Port, and the Atuabo Port are the key ports that we are also going to be looking at going forward.
Me grow fanciful. Dear Mubedi or Cape Coast Gramunibi. Me kai kam, you be kai kam 2024. She. Na mo just say kan ba kwa ni ejai. You be born wo mutimu saa mamo ni munyansa befie. Me pese me busa me kromu fanciful Cape Coast for Cape Coast Mahene. Nana, o nana na me, o do me so me do. Ba enda de oboa. Nana, kwesata. Me nana pa anyon. In me nana nkasa anyon, me nana nkasa, me nana nimpon onyon. Me bu papa me pese me busa Cape Coast ahemfo no say mo harbor no ene mo airport no ya start ya na ehe ne de asobe boye infantifo me pede me busa Cape Coast fo am sorry a na mo twi soroku se mponche ubetwi abetwi Cape Coast fo a aduane kura mo nya bindi Cape Coast fo a central region fo a since say it is central region at the papa bia obi a ndis na yema yes still ye de ye jiminti we ye nwaza ndis ayama ye yem wanti me pese me busa me krom fantifo say mo airport ene mo harbor no wen ehene ye de aso abo 2 years na koyi na ahemfo mpenifo ti Cape Coast ende se Bawumia esako Cape Coast sa ahemfo enyina be from ntoma abo moto powder asako gina ho Mr. Honorable Mr. Just say yeni ankase de enim de epe today tomorrow Bawumia will go back to Cape Coast. These chiefs in Cape Coast ahemfo no mo Cape Coast na ogwa afahye ede afahye ibaade na eyi metwa gwan eyi metwa confirm eyi metwa dragon no some call for no will not ask for these things. The leadership no mo fantimemu no omo nyina da ne toys bo mo pa ne se mo come beef kakra mo sardine kakra we the KFC akoko mo kakra we ade na ebe ma nipa no mo Cape Coast central region enya impuntu no they will not push for it. When was the last time you saw the Central Regional House of Chiefs press the government about Elmina, Commander Elmina Sugar Factory? No, they don't care. The reason why they don't care is because our people, our leaders are informal Cape Coast. You can infiltrate majority of them. They are not there to protect or fight for the interest of the people. Inti ama Cape Coast for no so yeni timemufo no apart from ahemfo no adisive ye omo ntuma mfa mpuntu amba fie omo num ye omo de chance ombe kasama puntu aba no ama yeni e wo for mo so no dodo na bedane agimifo young ones na nka wo say ye ma pressure na ebo mutuja no yeso ya da na agimifo na jantra na we ye tonam na we na nkwasia na concert na jimi into Cape Coast. The whole place is dead. Obi ba so obesi factory ebefa nipa in direct and indirect almost 15,000 people Cape Coast. Ghana baby ohia power central region. Cape Coast ene hia wo pa. Obi tumi di kamfa no wada. The duane nyina no ohia abubroyi when you go to central region. Owu nkwara 5 years 6 no motare kube ho. Otumi nante no ohu akwara aisa boa because in penifo mo krodum no they don't care about development. Omo fight Emma bibi papa bi am Cape Coast. So obi dia the papa kura Cape Coast and almost stopping no. Cape Coasters to meet na ho. Na NPP aba be keka chrom so mbesi habo any airport. Na wo Cape Coast na mbote no masase we am koye airport. Nipa say na wo Cape Coast obetuma fo plane in a day. Nipa say na wo Cape Coast obetuma ti sikasa wo kofa plane akwa Kumase. Ukoye dey Kumase. Cape Coast ukoye dey one kind. Between Nkrani Cape Coast is not more than 4 hours into how on the saying. So the question here is in Penifono Mudi Cape Coast for any no disappointed Cape Coast, and the person I will hold responsible, Ogwahene, I am holding you responsible. You have been a disappointment. There's never been a day you have taken a firm decision on the development of Cape Coast, spoken to politicians. Sir MPP for where they are mine 6 years, they have not done anything in Cape Coast. Schools are buying Cape Coast by MPP and this for the CA. Your basic factory and this for the CA. A choir Cape Coast and this for the A. Every single project Cape Coast in the hospitals, clinics, cheap compounds, MPP see Kobo. Konko kwa mfa bisi Cape Coast enso mo ahemfo no de bia MPP ba na motewo na ma ba na ma be chesika ma mo say nkwara. Then you sit there and your own people struggle like they are crazy. Kotokroba market NDC ne besima mo monya a woman from Cape Coast munya Mr. Ata munya Professor Nana Akuffoaddo still mikro mfantofo ye jiminti majority ye mwanti ye nim nyansenti ne atwisoroku edi Akuffoaddo echi Akuffoaddo ohu infantofo samo ye moawo Ashantehene no komtuma no muomo Bawumia ohu mo infantofo samo jimi o Ashantehene no mtuma mo no o maka je so mfo nkwase anko no a na wo infantini ebu so ye jimini mo infantofo ebu so mo ye nkwasiafo. See the way this MPP treated Professor Atta Mills when he was president. They denigrated him to say abua adenta or infantini. Professor Atta Mills, may he so rest in peace. Obian be the president or what that pedigree, that education background change, Professor Mills. Nobody. The only person or close Professor Nana Akuffoaddo. And so you try home a Cape Coast for you try Ghana who the MPP for titru Asante for Professor Atta Mills. Professor Mills was quite old. He lost his sight a little bit. Professor Mills was trying to serve. Or ye bibia for the Cape Coasters, or ye bibia my central region, or serve Ghana equally. He's one of the leaders you cannot say he looked somewhere better than he served Ghana diligently. Assembled anymore, he treated everybody equally. And so Yenia Santefo come for ye din attempt to say boy, ye chanyum, ye sereno, Professor Yanfa Brofune no, he can make mistakes. Ye din attempt the bonium adenta or ye infantini. Into Infantina Shami. Now I say, we MPP nicha MPP for your kwasia. Because they see you as a fool. They sit and they tell you. Into DNB Fantini. At now say upon all the lies that MPP catch on, where Jiminti, you are still living with the lies and thinking a young fancy man, fancy woman, me MPP ni MPP for whom so we are boa. Because what have they given you? They've not given you anything, but you are still following them. I was expecting the whole of them Fanti from Confederation to release a statement and say we are giving the government a month, put Commander Sugar Factory to use. Infanti from Penifoni, I don't know than more. Amotiwo factory na nkebe employment mano. Factory na bema mo dwuma no. Factory na de ebu obebremo no. Mo jai e na mo di peanut echi. Akufo Addo Central Regional na afi ne hye bulb. na afi ne ye prapra kwan ho mfantefo agimi nti ne asako gu kwan ho etwi soroku. My fanti brothers and sisters, ye jim, let's start thinking. Since Akufo Addo became president, mon check development of Ghana. Say na aba mfantimemu, mfantefo ye jim. Bawumia be catch am say airport na priority. Time Bawumia gina ho kasa no na commander sugar factory si wo. Bawumia kasa we be habo no na commander sugar factory si wo. Alankojo chamantin ko for ka ne half ya Asante, ne half ya mfante. Alan chamantin ohunu ho so ya Asantini. Because of the dominant race, of the dominant ethnic group. Into the biano, he sees himself so oya Santini because I hold a 2 minute free aba. Alanko de Chamanti and Fantinia or Don Fantifua. The so may be a shady keke. No on so a faction. Nani Chrome Fantifonia Jumanye or so on yet because of Fantifua Jimmy. O the Kusi Krabanakas and Pipinia, Omundi Die, Omunia Juma, Omund Yen Chichom so me dipa and so mediate adenta and Fantifua Jimmy. Memi and Fantina make a troll. Because San Kwasiadia MPPD Fanti for all these years, no. Saying comedy Ashantehene and coming vote back free. But when we say Fanti Jimmy consistently, NDC actually said they have goodwill. They want to help the Fantis. Senior high school send a sin on Fantimemu. E-blocks, go and check. Mon kosa like a kenamon to abanam puntum rano, madanem ponching. Let me block you, Ricket Asibe. The insult is too much. Go on some platforms and go watch. Into your Jimmy. And I'm not going to filter any word. Because consistently from 1909, you started the Kwame Nkrumah term, Sabuzia 4-way, Ebegu Kwame Nkrumah say, ya can you say, ya can sebi, ya can respectfully, ya can with your honor, with your honorable. Sa Jimmy na Edebedru hande. Still, these people are fooling more than before. I didn't respect the show to the leadership of Ghana. Since Kwame Nkrumah time is in there, we've used honorable, we have used please, we have used your honor, we have used your Mr. Excellency, your Excellency, Mr. President. You used to words when you know who did for. Catch them say my insult are strong. What but damn? Go to where the insult are soft. We are still doing calculation. This is Bawumia.
There are 3 components of our housing policy. It is clear that there are a lot of youth who, when they finish school, just trying to rent accommodation is a big problem. And why is it? The large demands for rent allowance. Sometimes up to 2 years demand. But someone who is finished school and just starting a job doesn't have those savings to pay all these huge demands for rent allowance. The landlords, on the other hand, have gotten used to asking, even though the law says 6 months, they've gotten used to asking for 2 years and insist on it because they are saying that they don't know if the tenant will run away or not, so they want to collect it upfront. So there is a market failure. There's a market failure between what the tenants want and what the landlords want. And this is why government has decided to come in and bridge this market failure by setting up a national rental assistance scheme. And under this scheme, you know, if you have a job and we can deduct regularly from your income, under this scheme, the National Rent Assistance Scheme will give you a loan to pay your rent allowance. But we are paying this not to you, but to the landlord. And then we will deduct monthly as you would normally pay. So we are bridging this. You need to have a formal employment, which will allow us, or guarantee, someone who will guarantee so that you can pay. But it is very, very important that we address this, and we are going to be putting in place 100 million Ghana cedis for the National Rental Assistance Scheme and work with the private sector to crowd in more so that we can get this done.
Before election 2020, I'm catching some between you and rent a mamo. And I'm also license punching. Nanaakuffoaddo betina Metro TV. Yes. You bet you be a rent a mano. Insurance renting the allowance and the 100 million Ghana cedis. And the aqua way say, oh, ye me low. or Bobo Asha Black Star for crime. Bawumia we are, Bawumia we are. And I'm telling the Zongo people, more ni mana mutieku for the dine chino. More school, Zongo model, no more me. Now let's go back to a rent, no. Rent, no, mumu sign na ya tia mo rent amamo. Mumu sign na ya tia mo rent amamo. And the moto di matem. Weni asama wakachire munti ya moko sala isem ponche kotomano. Na yentume hodi omo accountable na kwasi ebiti baby say mahama beka nchire me de obeye wa bodam na mahama na utia taxes mano. Wenya obi kwasiafo biti baby mahama beka nchire so obeye say ansa na mama ne tumi abowa de mahama ya oja ho no o enkofo we kura tuma to aso wano sebuntuo kwasiaba ma mahama nyomo yeja ho no segleme ne yeton no aboa wano se fon no ano ade na wonko ka ho asem mahama osi segleme ne manko mponje sa mu amosimu ye freedom fighters no mahama segleme na osi ye no osi mamponje emmoa mumu bia moa meka kire mo mesima mamu assignment mahama djuma di odi ye no schools osi ya oja ye bia nwie no Commander Sugar Factory na MBA no segleme na ye koton no mahama nyomo oja ho na e wo se ye mane ye adwuma no enkwasiafo ni bia amototo amofra mo freedom fighters my catch the MPP so complete to come and tell me say I'm a Haman chireme the obeye ansa na watu ama no wa bodam we Akufo Addo na mo wa bodam a fa unkwasi tribal politics netina ho mama mu nyina madwuma mumbra assignment no answers foolish boys and girls moji se nkola na Ghana fo ejimi ohun una wodi we Akufo Addo aba una wodi unkwasi Ashantehene makoto ama Akufo Addo wodi wura ahye Akufo Addo nsem echa wo maame na okwasi Akufo Addo na edu hwam a o ka kire me say mahama emme kire me bibia nsa na mato ama no wa bodam wano se kuraba mujin say ati ha no yesoso nkwasi asem so mahama will not tell anybody anything. NDC mahama is alternative so we say we are neutral, we are freedom fighter. Tell me who should be say MPP nya the only alternative obeto ama no policy odeba na ye na ejimi for na medi mochi mojo say ejimi ana we respect and more freedom fighters I mean yeah because there are some of you people that I respect but do na ejimi ye na ye din ni amam for respect and just sro bia o mojo say obia na ejimi samo mumu bi na moya mo freedom fighters mo in between me say mahama nya alternative mahama ejimi mahama diska mo mpene ya tiase mo ma me one person as Akufo Addo we mu ye mpa omo no ye ma ne be president ye nya keji ne wa ha o ye njimi sa o wano so a enso nche eye jantre ni ase o mo bodam papa mo je say ye be jam mo jimi mo ho sa bedu this point my mama assignment wa be so Facebook wa answer sa question no wo betepa e wo meme ho rent no now mo so mo betu ama Ghana fo no rent no when ye tua mo rent amamo we are going it stage by stage, issue by issue, and we are backing it with facts. If you can't go that level, shut up. Untimin kosa level na shut up. Mostati e makasasa and a third force. Yati kroma de baby let my friend is saying fix the country. Moi sanko fo na mo ba beti tentai. Ai fix the country there. Ye nim dia mo pe. Fix the moi ye ne net ya ne ehwe mu nyina. Moi sanko fo ya and fix the country ne there. And ye nim dia mo ye. And ye de wunim say ye ne de ye put say nkraman ye de ya no so ye de ya no say kuraba ye de ye sia. Oje say fo. Kwasia ojiselfo enyafu o Ghana for na dwumu bie o fa tribe no to nchen na kire ye who the alternative is. If the NDC and Dormaahene are not the alternative, kire me they are not neutrals in politics. And God being so good, Ghana has only two parties running our election, our politics, our democracy. So ba kwa jimia ye jina ne de ba kwa be so ne jina no so ojimia ne jina ne de ba kwa be so the great United States of America ebia mo be do ne mba hada ntimu ntiase. That's how politics works. Take a stand. Make sure the stance you are taking it gives results. Dormaahene just agleme. Dormaahene aye plant Dormaahene esi schools we just chip compound Ghana nyina kwasiato na nka saa nyoma no Akufo Addo no Ashantehene party ni ba no anka me solve di nyina anka be kire busa Dormaahene question kwasiya biba yene yete ha no ye ntra keku me se me de tabona to mu nyina mo so I have cursed all of you me se de me de tabona to mo so unless say why went to me answer that question me de tabona to so ma bawdua e jane ba ne nie me na jana frɛ me ma ye be yeda obodua emfa ya ye be ye ne yejai ene ya resign ne aba enti me de tabona to so a me de ato so de biana na an ye de enim say MPP and NDC are the same abuwa biba uko ukroma Ashantehene ma hospital na suo no sa sewia ne hospital suo no kotre de be si abuwa biba an ye MPP and NDC are the same kwase ya MPP free so na Ghana de kas NDC free na Ghana de kasen and the Ghana de kasen abuwa biba wa no sakuraba ye de ye pese politicians are the same time na me see abuwa Akufo Addo besi so 6 years we see kuraba dan kura mo bia kodem seglement na obeton no ye de ye neutral NDC and MPP are the same abuwa biba UGMC go to West Africa na so se bi wo ho a ye de ye MPP abuwa wo de wo bodam still Bawumia.
The creative arts has already been mentioned. We see the creative arts as a major growth pole. There's so much talent in the creative arts. But the problem they have is access to studios because there's no capital to do that. And so this is why we are going to set up large recording studios in Accra, Kumasi, Tema, and Takoradi as part of our entrepreneurial hub strategy in partnership with the private sector. So, and this would be for recording artists to rent space, do their recordings in these studios. The Creative Arts Fund is going to come up as part of the Creative Arts Bill that has been passed by Cabinet and is going to Parliament. And of course, the completion of the theaters in Kumasi and the construction of new ones in Takoradi and Tamale.
Creative art for ye ba be studio a studio ultramodern mu studio no wan ampon wan ni trimunku I say abeifo na ase na oda ampon ni trimunku appear to swen na fono ba fono I say petition odi dware san kwasiafo nya nam Ghana. Creative art Bawumia catch before election 2020 omo be see ultramodern studio e bin see da you rent it and you do there kokuma wood na ko omo gu osem ponche na mo jinsa mo yeme ejako kwasiampeni nam Ghana oka so ncho ni ko tumi nchro ene Akufo Addo de wa ye che kwa me nkroma otweaba mo jinsa tribe ne de politics on se kuma wood negu time akuma wood ye kuma wood Ghana movie industry Ghana movie industry omo Nigerians dey compete no na Dormaahene ne NDC ne woso mo jimi even now in 9 say JVC poll owen o even who sees no Joe Black it say me and wapon ho say aponche kokko bekeka nkwase asem na mo jisi jimi ana sa boys na oni omo nyina koye campaign kwaji sika no mo nyina mo mo gudam nde mo tete Twitter ebo jantra laborofo bebre ena mo mba no obia ya na account private ena ende president we betamo mo akoburu anom de aba no be si box tantan bia mamo na mo tete Ghana na mo gu YouTube ena emugu Twitter behind the scenes Instagram ena mo bon kwase jantra on se ni nyina bebo mo so na mo jinsa mo yeme na mo jinsa mo yeme the movie industry has collapsed. And the ket okreku and the tourism so ket okreku. Ye kase nyansafo di muso munya botre na mo hwehwe nyoma mo a moye mo anti me se Bawumia ka kire ye before election 2020 omo be si ultra modern theater some mo jimi ye the ultra be hwe nim ye the eye convenient ba ye the in the pipeline but mo nyen se nyansani na ka kire mo mumbusa mo Bawumia na mo MPP ne se ultra modern studios ne wen moa and a celebrity confirm we motete Ghana celebrity papa be na wa ha celebrity confirm na ho finfin we celebrity movie papa be na moye mo ankasa mo kuro ma mote mo celebrities na mo kill mo respective careers. Hey Mr. Beautiful, one of the best actors in Ghana, and not because of all NDC, let's put all those things aside. This guy has entertained more Ghanaians than Kwasiafo ya say make I say. Mr. Beautiful took a stand and said, I think Dormaahene is doing something good. Hey, you're not something fortunate. We are you know more. Mojitari moniaso industry in Eguno. Mr. Beautiful could be an say, I feel I want what Dormaahene is doing. I believe NDC. I think I like the ideology. And no John, Mr. Beautiful, Sebi, wakoja na yo menshia asemesi. Ye bo de wuro obi ambra bontene menshia toilet abaho. And ye Mr. Beautiful, omom ye producers, omom ye kwasia tribal foolish people nti yan casteno, yan funny boom, and then they killed the guys. Career. On one a strong guy tia. On one a strong guy in tia and you bedru hane. Kwasia fomu nyam tete kwanchen. Obia ye din. You don't have money to eat. You don't have food. You cannot create anything because all of you are homeless. You are jobless. Majority of you are down with it menyamu dia. Nkofo na boro mo. Mbema na de animu nyina boro gens isa oseya na punk boy say ebini tarbo so jimi. Me say when was the last time any of you guys acted a movie to get $10,000? Nobody. Emani nyina dodo na agantira na mobo. Makogu Liberia and you use mu say a kitchen knife. Ye di twa pan we ne di twa tea bread ne di twa yasantom. Ye nim ni nyina because you people came together to destroy a whole industry you were in. Mo studio no way. You cannot do me. And there is no better industry in Ghana. Obitumaka say way. Ejako kwasi ampenyi na odi mochi mamugu industry no sende omu feeding sa ponchi into ono wa din na mobre. Into mumusa Bawumia say eye mu movie industry no eye mu theater no ewe if on now say wona onim brofo ka o say rough o nine say JVC po. And me my eye, I am going blind. Hey, would you watch it? Akufo Addo, the medicine I buy, it used to be this amount. Now it is this amount. Now if you put it in the fridge, it is. Me see when near frat, ukra de watch it. Kakuta pomakura and catch it. Watch a cry. Now me na kofa problem beto ya honso. Aya wona kofa beto honso. So find a way to let the problem go. Obia kofa problem beto ya honso bia. Obia find a way to make the problem go. And how do you do that? Vote against the problem. Oh my eye today cataract I cannot see her. Kwekurasi kwa obi eni efra because of nkwasi decision I will take here. Kwekurasi kwa ya bo big back tuo ya ntimpo galamsi asase makora no mercury neni asei wo do Jimmy tin kan bo jantra ka kire say edura me de she fridge ne boy den nti anya den ye nyina empire to ho ne yankogigi lala sulela ne enfa enka powder ho ne enfa bro wo bodam. The consequences from your actions no na wo feeling in there.